You can see them. Let me show you that. And same, if you go to methods topic, right? You can find that methods topic, and you can find out scenario 1 after you have a scenario 2. This is the scenario 1, right? So the same we have scenario 2. Scenario 2. So how to call static members in another class of same package? One class static members, how can you call in another class of same package? So where the first class is created, so that class methods, we need to create another class. Okay. So let's see, we have already, right? And so let's go here and I'll close all this so that it won't be confused. So our project is this one, August 9, 2023. So methods, so this is the one. So in the same package, I'm going to create another class. So another class I'm going to create. So right click, new class. So what is that? So call one class static members in another class of same package. So just give call one call static members so in another class, same package. Okay, so that's like that. I'm just giving a name, every word first letter, capital letter, right? So take the main method because we want to execute main method, right? Under main method only we have to execute. So I'm not going to define anything here. I'm going to just call these members, all these members in this class. That's it. So already I have static methods and static variables. I want to call them in the same package, another class. How can we do that? So everything is very nicely recreated with the questions. How can you access one class static variable in another class of same package? So what is the formula? Class name dot static variable. So these formulas you have to by heart them so that it will be easy and practice. So once you practice number of times and it will be easy to remember. So more practice, it will give you confidence to you guys. So just so comment and then add this. So class name dot. So what is the class name? Which class members you are calling? These class members. See, out of these 4 variables, see which one you can access, which one you cannot access. First one is C. You cannot access. Why? Because it's a private. Private is accessible in the same class only. And then we have a default. So which can be accessible in the same package class, but the other classes also of same package. You can access. So same package in any other classes. And then we have a protected variable. So this can be called in the same package, any class, and outside package class also you can access if you apply inheritance. Public is everywhere you can access. So L has a public access modifier, you can access everywhere. So we can call any one of these variables, but first we should use class name. So let's go and call the, so class name. Just write class name dot. If you put a dot, it will list out what are all visible. See, visible FOIL are visible. So C is not visible because C is having private access mode. That's why. So which one you want? I'll take a L. But this is the value, right? This is the value. Value directly can either you can print the value or you can store into another variable. So whatever you want, you can do. Otherwise, I'll just do some calculations. So static members demo dot I. So this you can assign to a long result equal to. You can do like this also. Basically, my motive here is how you are calling this class static variable in another class. That you need to catch. How we called class name dot static variable. See class name dot static, but I am doing just some calculation. But main objective is this one only. How we called. I'm just printing this result values. Exact. See? So you can run this. See those values are 115. So because this is 100 plus 15, 115. So that's the output you got. So this one is 100. This one is 100 and this one is 15. So the sum is stored in this local variable. That is result variable. Okay. That's the first question. The second question. How can you call one class static void method in another class? Class name dot static method. Just go here. So call it here. So do that. And now see what is the void method we have here. The void method we have is division without parameters. So void without parameters. But this has a private access modifier. Can you call private access modifier related members anything outside the class?
No, Ramesh.
No, right? So what we need to do, you change it, okay? Change it to public. So permission I am giving, more permission I am giving. That is public I am giving. Just give public. Because I want to call that. So I want to call that, then I'll give that permission. So then I can call now. See that? Class name. Well, just give the class name. Dot. Now division is available here. Before it was not available. Now it is available. So this is how we see. You are not writing these methods, these variables in this class. But still you are able to call them. Just call this. This one. Okay. So this is how you can call. And next, how can you call StaticWide Parameterized Method under any method or main method in another class? Class name dot static method with parameter values. Parameter values you need to provide. So class name is this one, and a wide parameterized one is swap, right? Swap. So you can give 50 and 90. Any integer numbers. Any integer numbers you can give. So after executing this method, these values should swap. That's it. 50, 90. After swapping, 90 50. So that's how both void methods we called. Because void method doesn't return any value, right? Just executes the line by line code, whatever you have written under this method. Next, how can you call return type static method under any method in another class? Return type means which returns basically, right? Which returns a value that you need to store in some variable. Either it is a local variable or anything. See, how can you call return type static method? What we have return type static method? This one, right? This is the one. So default access modifier So the return type is a double and the method name is generate random number. So the return type is double. Go and write the return type first. See, this is the one. Data type of the method is a double. And variable name is random equal to class name. So which class? So this class. Say assignment operator, you know, right? What it will do, assignment operator? Just calls the, so just assign the right side value to
left side.
left side value. So that's why we are giving assignment out. That means this is the value. You are getting the value. That value you are storing here. And you can just so random number is this random. It's a variable. I'm just printing. So every time you execute this, you'll get a dynamic value here, and that I will assign to this variable. Okay. So, and I'm printing that value. What is the value in this variable? You can use this variable value in the below in your calculations also if you want that value really. See that? And execute one more time. See that? 0.94. So every time you will get a new value. That's a dynamic value means. So that's the dynamic value means. And again, how can you call return type static method in the print state? So print statement, how can you call return type? Because only return type methods you can call in the print statements, not void methods. Void method doesn't return. That's why you cannot print value, right? Basically, I'm printing the value in the print statement. Directly method I am calling instead of storing in the variable and again printing instead of that. Directly I'm calling the class name dot return type static method. The print statement is. So just calls this out. And then, so what is the method we are going to call here is, so this one. So convert Fahrenheit temperature to Celsius degrees temperature. So this is the function I'm going to call in this class. So just say Celsius temperature is plus. See that this is the readable statement. After that, what you have class name? Just write the class name. Class name dot. So convert Fahrenheit to Celsius. I'm just giving so 106 Fahrenheit temperature means how much Celsius degrees temperature it's going to give you. So if you execute 41.07, that's the okay. So that's all about one set of scenarios. How to call one class static members in another class of same package. How to call. So that's what we have seen. And you practice no, in the same package, another class how to call. So now let's go and see next scenario. Any questions before going here? Another scenario?
No, Ramesh.
Yeah, another scenario is scenario 3. How to call one class static members in another package. Till now we are in the same package. Okay. one class static member. How can you call in another package class? That means you are crossing the package. So what are the permissions you need? So can you tell me which access modifiers is allowed to call in another package?
The public and protected.
Protected when you can use that.
Protected, if it extends.
If you extend, yeah, right. If you
Mhm.
extend, but if you don't extend, you won't get permission.
Yes.
So that extension is very important. That inheritance you have to apply between the two classes. If you're not applying that inheritance, and protected is not accessible in another package class. So let's go and see that only public related members you can access in another package. Protected is not possible if you don't apply inheritance concept. So let's go and I'm going to give you without inheritance concept. So what are the members you can do? So in this scenario, the first point you need to remember, always import when you are using other package classes in the current package. So import is very important. Import will give you access permissions for the current package of other package members. So that's what we are how to do import. So where you can do import? Below the package, above the class. That's the import statement's location. Above the class, below the package. So that means this area. So below the package, above the class. This is the import statement placement. So I'll go to another package here, variable type programs package. There I'll create a new class. So I'll create a new class. Here I will call method programs package static members here. So let's see how to do that. Call another package class members, static members in another package class. It's a very big class, but fine. Okay, just for our understanding purpose. So otherwise I'll do one thing here. I'll just say one package. See now, observe here. Here I changed the class name, but here still the class name is old name. How can you change here also? Just mouse over here, rename file, and here also it will change. Otherwise you will get a compile time error. Make sure this class name and here also it's the same. Just mouse over, rename file. So here also will change. Okay. Yeah, that's how to modify the class names in all the under package under this class name. So okay, now the scenario you can see here. How can you access one class static variable in another package class? Class name dot static variable. That's the class name dot static variable. So which class you are calling? This class, right? Just write that class name. Static members demo. See, there's a package name is method pro. Just give that. See, automatically imported. It got imported. Sometimes it won't do automatically. You have to do import. So which is visible? Only L is visible. Can you see here? Only L is visible. Just take L. So I'm just printing this because this is the value. I need to print or use in some calculations, whatever you want. So I'm just printing. L value is. So I'm just going to print here. And I'm ending the bracket here properly. That's it. My readable statement combining with a value, L value. So you got the 100. L value is 100. See, you didn't declare here, but still you're consuming from another package class. That's how you can use the other package class members, static members, by just calling like this. Okay, so that's the first formula. So let's go and see the second formula. What is the second formula? Variable I have showed you. It's just extra between same package class, another class, and another package classes. So same package, you don't need to do import. Same package class, if you want to access other class members, you don't need to do import. But another package class, if you want to access, you must do an import. Import is very important. That's the only change. Remaining formulas are same. See, the formula is same. Class name dot static variable. Here also class name dot static variable only, but you don't need to do import here because they both are same package. So this class and this class is same package. That's why you don't need to do import. But the package is different means you have to do import. Okay. So let's go and do that. Remaining questions. How can you call one class StaticWide method in another package class? So just formula and class name dot. So division method. See, it is available wide. Method name is division, wide, and under this class. So just do that. Execute this. So you'll get the output. See, that method is executing perfectly. So you didn't write here, but you are calling another package classes, static methods. Next one is, how can you call parameterized static method? So class name dot. So this is the class name. The swap, because this is also public. So this is also a public. $45 or 80. So whatever the numbers you want. So that's how you can do that. Okay, so see, this is all public methods. That's why you're able to call. If those are not public, you cannot call. See, this is another one. So it's not a public. So that's why. So you cannot call that. Scenario 3, right? Scenario 3 is not public. So you cannot call them. See this formula, if you follow. So this method is not public. It's a default. Default is accessible in the same package only, not outside. So you cannot call that. See, I'm trying to call this. I cannot call that. A double, okay. You try to access, okay. Rand val equal to the class name. This is the class name. I'm just following it based on this formula. Dot. See, not available. Generate random number is not available because so default means it is accessible in the same package. not outside the package. Now, if I want to access now, I need to give a permission. So let's go and give the permission for this. So here, so I'll give public permission. So now it is going to be visible. You can see now. Just put a dot again. See, generate random number is visible now. So that's how to access in another packages. Is it a variable? Just call it. See, every time new value, it's a dynamic value. It's a dynamic value. Last one. How can you call return type static method in the print statement? See the formulas. So nice formulas. If you follow this, anywhere you can call this, all the functions, this kind of scenarios if you get. So just Celsius temperature. This just call function class name. The class name is this one because this class members you are calling. Which class members you are calling? That class name dot. And see, this is not visible again because it's a protected, right? It's not visible. So protected is not accessible because we are not extending. We are not extending. That's why it's not visible. So let's go and change the permission. So I'm just giving public. See, now it is going to be visible. Save it and come here. Just do convert. You'll get, so just give 108 Fahrenheit temperature. Okay, and you will get a Celsius degrees temperature. 42.18. I have given exercise for you, but I don't know. Convert Fahrenheit to Celsius, right? So Celsius to Fahrenheit, I have given a exercise for you. I am not sure whether you have written that function or not, but if not, practice that. Okay, so that's all the three scenarios. Same class, how to call? That's the first scenario. Second scenario, okay, same package, another class, how to call? Another package class, how to call? So these are the three scenarios is a crucial. But last scenario, always because in the Selenium WebDriver, they already created. They are in the different packages. Now you need to call them in another project package. How can you do that? So this formula, first import, first step import, then class name dot static method or static variable. That's a funda anywhere. Okay, so just follow that and so we can easily finish that. So and there is one more last one. We have, there is another easy way instead of, because if the bigger class is there, more readability won't be there, right? CSC class name dot all this, right? So how to use the static import? You can do a static import also. Static import you can do, and they can add one by one. So let's do the static import. Just create a class static import demo. So take this, just simple, very simple. You call the static variable with a static import. How to do static import? Import static. So method name, so package name. Package name is method programs dot the class name. So this is the static members demo. Which variable you want to call? So I want to call L. So only L you can call directly here. You can see that. You don't need to write a class name dot. So that will be avoided with the static import. So directly you can call the static variable. See, just L. You don't need to include class name. So that's advantage with the static import. See, directly you got the L. So I didn't write the class name dot static variable. If you do a static import, you don't need to do that. Same methods also you can call same way. Say, for example, you want to call any method. So division method, right? I can call directly division method here. See, I don't need to write class name dot. So that's the advantage with this one. But instead of writing a multiple import statements, can I do only one? Yes, you can do that. So just to do, no need to import every time method. Just do dot star. Automatically all the members of this you can be imported. So I'll comment out these two. See, now automatically it will be used. See, I'm going to call swap with a third variable. That's it. So even you can call that Celsius temperature plus convert. See, 100. Yeah. So you can call all these methods directly. So I'm not using class name. That's the advantage with the static import. So this is another you can practice. Even you can write a formula also. Like another formula we have, right? So data type, value, and then return method. You can write like this also. So double rand val equal to generate. So this also you can try it out. Rand val equal to. So this is the, either you can write a formula